Hello. So maybe you want to know what do you need to do in order to move to Germany. Maybe there are a lot of people in the EU who actually want to live in Germany at some point in their lives, or maybe forever. Who knows? So exactly what do you need to do in order to reach this objective, basically? So you need first of all to be sure you can live for about 2 months in Germany at the beginning until you do your documents necessary in order to be able to legally work and pay taxes in Germany. So, I would estimate around 3,000 euros you need for 2 months. And this is included accommodation, transport, you're gonna have to go back and forward, do a lot of paperwork. Germany is very famous for paperwork, and yeah, you need to do that. So 3,000 euros. You're gonna need food, I don't know, food, different unexpected expenses, whatever. I'll say 3,000 euros would be just okay at the beginning. You could try to do it with 2,000. I don't really recommend it because it depends on the accommodation you find. You see, there's a big problem in Germany. It's called Anmeldung. It's basically the registration of your address. Anmeldung. So you need to find a landlord or a place to stay that accepts you and registers your address with the city council. Very hard. There are a few hostels, or there were in the past a few hostels who do that, but I would suggest you find a rental before you get into Germany and just fly in, and the landlord will be ready and give you the registration paper that you need to get and go with it to the city hall. Otherwise, it's kind of impossible. I had a tip from somebody, from a friend, and I just went there. And from day one, I had the paper from the landlord. With this paper, you need to go to the Bürgeramt to register your address. So you need to make a booking. Either you make a booking online, there's a booking system with a calendar, and you have to click the available dates. When one of them turns blue, you have to click it. So you have to refresh the sites every 30 seconds for hours and hours, days and days. That's the official side of the story. If you don't know anybody in Germany, if you don't have any inside info, I say take care first of all to have a rental. Make sure the landlord gives you the documentation necessary at the beginning, and with it, just go during the working week in midweek, let's say Tuesday, Wednesday, morningish, like 9, 10 in the morning. Show up to your nearest Bürgeramt, because there are many Bürgeramts, many city halls, neighborhood city halls in Berlin. Show up with this paper at the nearest Bürgeramt, because somebody might have been, let's say, too busy to come in. Somebody might have cancelled their booking, and they'll book you in his slot, his or her slot. So that's how you do your Anmeldung. Without this registration, this Anmeldung, which comes in about, let's say, 2 weeks from your appearance at the city hall, without this you can't do nothing. You can't open a bank account. If you can't open a bank account, you can't legally work. It's essential. So you have to get the Anmeldung first. You got the Anmeldung. Okay. Now you have to go to the bank. Open a bank account. Also, this can be done. I recommend Sparkasse. Sparkasse is a bank that has the, let's say, the most numbers of cash points and branches that, let's say, don't give you any commission. So when you withdraw money from the cash point or from the branch, you have no commission for withdrawal. If you choose other banks which have less ATMs, less branches, you're gonna be forced to withdraw cash from different ATMs from your bank that will require you to pay a €5 commission usually for every kind of withdrawal. Germany is still a cash country. There's a lot of places that you can pay only with cash. For example, you have these kiosks, these Spätis they're called, these small convenience stores that usually don't take card, or they do take card, but there's a lot of things that you can pay only with cash. A lot of clubs, they don't take card. A lot of bars and clubs don't take cards, so you can pay only with cash. So that's why it's important to have a bank account in a bank that has a lot of ATMs spread around the city, especially in the central parts of the city, so you'll never be missing cash. Yeah, so these are the main things. After this, if you start work, the employer is obligated by law to give you a medical insurance. You can choose your insurance provider. There are so many insurance providers like TK, AOK, different kind of stuff. At the beginning, you'll choose a state public insurance. It's a state public insurance that is provided by a private company of insurance. I know, it's a bit weird, but that's how it is. And without that, it's kind of illegal to live in Germany. A thing to mention, the law says from the moment you started your registration, your Anmeldung, you have to pay health insurance in Germany. Okay, you're gonna say, right, I'm not working yet. How should I pay health insurance if the employer is gonna make me, is gonna open the health insurance for me when I start working? Then I don't have to worry about it. Yes, you do have to worry about it. If there's more than a month between, let's say, you having Anmeldung and you finding a job, in the second month, so the first month is free. It's like they're being nice to you and they're not going to charge you the first month. But then, even if you didn't find a job, your health insurance is starting to charge. And it's charging maximum. And when you're going to find a job, let's say you have a lot of savings and you can live for like 3-4 months and you're going to find a job. And then you're going to have to pay from behind. If it's like after 3 months you found a job, you're going to have to pay 2 months from behind. So you're going to be in debt. So again, be careful with this kind of documentations. If you respect these steps, you'll have no problems. And it's a country with high purchasing power. It's a country with let's say, open mind, with an open mind. It's a shame to waste it. But if you don't respect these steps, if you don't respect Anmeldung first, second of all, you're going to have your bank account. Third of all, you're going to have your health insurance. These are the most important. The rest can be, let's say, adjusted afterwards. If you don't have these, if you don't do this in the right order and at their own time, you're going to have financial trouble in Germany. So, trust the process, respect the steps, and you're good to go. Well, so far so good. So what?